Hey guys, it's Phil, the Harness Doctor here with another product release video. This release comes to you from the folks at WAMS, or White Auto and Media Services. I'll provide links in the description with all the info below. What I've got for you here today is a factory 4-inch color cluster from a 2015 Chevy Silverado. The RPO code for this cluster is UDD. Be sure to check your glove box and verify the code for that. This is the cluster that you will typically find in your mid-level Silverado and Sierra trucks from the 2014 to 2018 year range. For this particular release, this video will be focused specifically around the 2014 to 2015 and a half Silverado Sierra trucks with this factory cluster. Now, to give you a brief history, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto were introduced into the GM trucks in 2016. So there are many of you 2014 to 2015 and a half truck owners out there that are wanting to perform this upgrade. So if you've already completed the CarPlay and Android Auto upgrade and now want to gain the full experience using your steering wheel voice control buttons to invoke Siri or Google, you can now do it without needing to upgrade to a newer cluster or a Denali cluster. So what does this mean? This means you can send in your factory 4-inch cluster and have it programmed for full functionality for CarPlay and Android Auto at a more affordable price point. If you are planning on buying and upgrading to a Denali cluster, this may not be for you. This is going to be for those that want to save some money by not having to buy a new cluster to gain the full experience of hands-free. Remember that this is an exclusive ship-in service for your existing instrument cluster. Also remember to check your glove box codes for the RPO code UDD. If you do not want to ship your cluster in, you should be able to find a used or salvage one at a more affordable price point. Be sure to check out whiteautoandmedia.com for the appropriate cluster part number for your vehicle. With all that said, let's get this cluster swapped out so I can show you the voice controls. To swap the cluster, you're going to start by lowering your steering wheel to give you some more room to work here. This cluster hood will pop up. I've already done it for video purposes. So you just put some even pressure and pop this guy up. Underneath, you'll see these metal retainer clips. So just go ahead and pop that off. You'll want to remove these 3 7mm screws here. One on the left, one in the middle, one on the right. Once you get the 3 screws off, it may be helpful to telescope your wheel out to give you some more room, but gently pull on this cover out towards you. You've got some metal clips down here on each side, and once that's loose, go ahead and take that out. You want to remove the top portion of the knee bolster. You've got these, the cover is actually behind the knee bolster, so you want to pull that out so you can clear that there. You want to drop your telescoping lever down to give you room to clear the cover to have it come out. Now that you've got the cluster cover off, you're going to remove 4 7mm bolts. You have one up here at the left, one here at the right, one down here at the bottom right, and one here at the bottom left. We'll get those 4 out. The cluster should come out, and then you want to turn it over to get to the connector. Move this connector, you're going to slide this red tab out. And then you're going to push down in the middle and rotate this lever back. Here's a close-up of that. The red tab is out. You push down in the middle and that will release this black lever. And you should be able to rotate it back and pull it out. Now that you have the cluster installed, we're going to test this. I've got an iPhone 7 here plugged in to the USB port using a factory lightning cable. I've got the Apple CarPlay logo on the screen. I'll go ahead and hit that. And so this is what you're going to be used to if you've already completed the upgrade. You're going to have your normal operations of CarPlay and Android Auto. What makes this different is that with the factory 4-inch cluster, you now have the ability to use the voice control button on the steering wheel to activate Siri on an iPhone or your Google Assistant on an Android phone. And so pressing and holding this button will activate Siri. Send a text message.
Who do you want to send it to?
469-555-1212.
What do you want to say?
This is a test.
Your message to 469-555. Your message to 469 555-1212 says this is a test. Ready to send it?
No.
Okay. I won't send it just yet. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Show me directions to the nearest Walgreens.
The closest one I found is Walgreens on West Eldorado Parkway.
So with the cluster upgrade or programming, you now have the full control of the voice button on your steering wheel to activate Siri on your iPhone or Google on your Android. So there you have it, guys. The cluster has no errors on it. We went through all of the menu functions. There are no errors, so the cluster has been properly programmed for your truck to work with your hands-free Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And again, pretty simple install. It's plug and play for the cluster side of things. And yeah, pretty excited about this. You no longer have to buy a new cluster or upgrade your cluster to a Denali cluster to get the full functionality of the Siri or hands-free or your Google Android Auto Assistant. Again, guys, this is Phil the Harness Doctor, and I thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about this upgrade, please leave me some comments down below. You can also visit WAMS at www.whiteautoandmedia.com. Again, I'll put the links down below in the description. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.